I think it's so fitting that this event is sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce because it shows that you value your community and you, like Joe said, you are here every month. And so it's such an inspiration to our students to see, to be involved that way. And truly, for this event, we're students who are being honored because of what they do for our community. Our female student of the month is Angela Brown, and I highly respect this young lady. She's done something that I have not seen very many females do, and that is play varsity football and be loved and respected by every man on that team. So Angela, you are a young lady that I simply adore and respect, and I'm so thankful that you have this honor. You are very deserving of it, and so it's our delight to introduce you to our Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you so much. Okay, my name is Angela Brown. These are my parents, Dave and Carol Brown. And this is my teacher, Mrs. Carroll. She teaches AP Government and regular government at my school. And more importantly, she's just been an amazing friend to me throughout the past 4 years. And she's been an awesome mentor, and she's been there for me whenever I needed her. So anyone who knows me knows at least 2 things about me. And first is that I love God with all my heart. He's just blessed me with such an amazing life. And just without him, I would be nothing. And I just know that everything that I do in this life should be for him. So that's how I try to live. And then second is that I love to play sports. And if I could, I would probably be on every team at my school. But there's not enough time for that. But yeah, I've just been really involved with sports at my school. I've played soccer, volleyball, basketball. I was a kicker on the varsity football team. I've done track. So that's kind of where I've spent most of my time in my life, is on different teams and stuff. But it's just been an awesome way for me to get to know other people and just like be involved at the school and to just use the talents that God's blessed me with to reach out to other people and just to show them how to play in a way that honors him. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my life is one that I'm still learning. I'll probably will always be working on, is just to be myself and not to be afraid of who God's made me to be, just because I know that he's created me to be me and no one else is like that. And I think one of the things that in our society today, especially girls, become just so distracted with is just the false image of perfection that media and just everything in society has been portraying. And I just think it's important for each and every one of us to find who we really are and to be confident in that and to live our lives as ourselves. And then, so next year I plan on attending Westmont up in Santa Barbara and playing soccer there. I recently committed to the team over the summer, and plan on studying kinesiology or maybe nursing or something in the medical field, just because I want to be able to help others with just their life and be able to serve God in whatever way I can. And this past summer I went on a missions trip to Haiti with my school, and it was just an awesome opportunity that just opened my eyes to all the ways that God could use people down there and just in places like that. So I want to enter the medical field and just be able to go on more mission trips and to just help people in that way. And then to end, I would just like to thank Mrs. Wilson and everyone else at Linfield because it has truly become my second home and my second family. And I'm so thankful for everything you guys have done for us, and it truly is an amazing school. And I just hope that I don't waste my last year there. And
Not like that.
yeah, just thank you for everything. And I'd like to thank Sally Myers for everything you do for the community. I just see you everywhere doing everything. And it's just, you're amazing and you're an inspiration to all of us students. And then I'd also like to thank the Chamber of Commerce and for everything you guys have done, and for the rest of the sponsors, just for all the support and for everything you guys have done for us. Thank you. This is Scott.
Angela is so outstanding that I could tell you so many different stories about her. Like the time I was her varsity soccer coach, and right after kickoff, she scored a goal from the midfield line, which shouldn't surprise us being that she was a football kicker. I could tell you what an excellent student she is, but to be honest with you, what will always stand out in my mind about Angela is her integrity. As she shared with you, she loves the Lord with all of her heart, and this comes out in excellence on the field, in the classroom, but it comes out mostly in love with her relationships. She's had an incredible impact on our campus because she lifts up everyone. I've known her for years, and I've never heard her say an ill word about a single person. She just loves everyone. She encourages everyone. And as she said, she recently went on a missions trip to Haiti, and even though she couldn't speak the language of the children, she got to play soccer with them in the dirt and love on them. She's had a huge impact on our school campus, and I know she's going to do amazing things out in the world. And Angela, we love you, and we're so proud of you, and you've blessed me more than you'll ever know.
Well, they've done a really good job sharing about Angela, but I just want to stand here and tell her, Mom and Dad are so proud. She has 2 brothers. She's a great example to them. Grandparents, aunts and uncles, they just represent her, our whole family, and just congratulating you for this honor, and just we're so proud of you. The community and the team at Linfield, represented by these teachers here, and her friend Randy, and just the friends and the team and the community that she's been able to be a part of since 6th grade, has really helped her grow to be who she is today. I remember her first day of school as a 6th grader. She was so scared and shy, and she didn't know anybody, and I went to pick her up from school, and we couldn't find her. I didn't know where she was, and finally I found her in the corner of the band room on the couch with Mrs. Nechtel, and she was hugging her and telling her, "You're gonna make it, it's gonna be okay." And then 7 years later, last summer, it was okay. She gained her confidence and her strength enough to try out for the football team in front of 8 very intimidating football coaches and the entire varsity team, earning a spot. And now she's a great example to other female athletes at the school of what determination and hard work can do. And there's been some articles of her in the paper from the community. You just come alongside these kids, and we just thank you so much for honoring her and the students here, and just the Chamber of Commerce, and just all the sponsors. We just thank you so much for honoring them and calling them out for their accomplishments, but then encouraging them for the next stage of their life. We just thank you so much.
The male student of the month is Randy Keefe and his family, along with our ASB advisor, Marla Renault. You will probably want to get a photograph with Randy when this is over, because he will be the President of the United States. We are all counting on that. His parking lot spot is the presidential seal. So our ASB president, Randy, you have done an amazing job. I know it's only September and we have only been in school a few weeks, but thank you for the great start of our year, and I appreciate everything that you do. You're an amazing young man, very deserving of this award.
I'd like to start off by thanking everyone that's involved with this, for all of the sponsors. It's such an honor to be recognized in this program, especially with all of these students here, with all that they're involved with. As Mrs. Wilson said, I'm the ASB president of our school, as well as the student ambassador president. So involved with many things like our Interact Club, which Sally oversees with the Rotarians, and also helped with our student newspaper. And with that, being involved in all of those different things, the life lesson I've learned is finding that balance. You can be involved in several different things, but you always need to make sure you take that time to enjoy the moment, enjoy what high school is about. Also, finding that balance in making time for your friends, having just going to a football game and having a good time, then going out for to In-N-Out after and just having shakes or something like that, that just making those memories that you'll take with you after high school. I know that is something that I'll always be working on, finding that balance. As far as my future plans, plan on applying to several of the UCs, UCLA, UCSD, as well as Pepperdine and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, where my brother attends. I want to major in business administration and then minor in political science, and eventually enter into politics with, of course, the ultimate goal of the presidency. But that will be in 2032. So I just want to introduce my parents, Ron and Naomi, and my brother Kelly. And this is Marla Renault, our ASB advisor, and she's involved with student life on our campus. So thank you, everyone, for all of your support, all the businesses, Sally for founding this program, and here's Marla.
I first met Randy when he was an incoming junior president for his class, and we were having a preliminary meeting on prom, and in walks Randy with this notebook. He had already selected 8 of his top 10. He has them tabbed. He had the menus. He had pictures, prices, and I thought, wow, this kid's going to be good. He hasn't disappointed. If there's any task on campus that needs to be done, Randy's there. I say this respectfully, Randy's a bit of a germaphobe. This summer he got a group together, cleaned out of our ASB storage area. It was a dumping ground. There was some untidy things in there, and he just faces it head on. He does what needs to be done. This past summer there was only 1 week that Randy wasn't on campus, and that was when he was on vacation with his family. He didn't complain about it, not once. One story that just speaks to the kindness of this charming young man. He's at a group in his church, and the average age is 65 plus. He joined them because they asked him to. It wasn't his passion, and he's done it joyfully. They ran into him this past summer, and they asked if he was going to be a part, and he said, I don't know. That could have been the end of it. He could have blown him off, but that's not who Randy is. Randy wrote the leader of this group a letter and thanked them for the opportunity and the experience, and said, regretfully, he would not be able to be a part. He's just the kindest, most generous boy, and I'm just so happy to know you.
Hi, I'm Randy's dad, and I'd like to thank the chamber and Sally for doing all this. Nowadays, you hear a lot about negativity, and that seems to be a lot of focus. And this whole group right here is like a breath of fresh air with promoting academic achievement and social achievements. And I really appreciate that everything that they do. We need a lot more of this, and it's definitely a nice thing to have. And I want to just say that we're real proud of Randy, and we live in Fallbrook, and when Randy first went to Linfield, he just went with a few people that he knew. It was a new school for him, and he wasn't real outgoing. He had someone tell him that he needed to get connected and get involved, and I think he took him seriously, because ever since his junior year, he really got involved, and he became junior president, and then now he's ASB president. He very well fit into Linfield, and he appreciates school, and he works hard to keep everything going that he's got going and balance his time and so on. And we really are proud of him, and I think he'll do well in the future.
I told you, get a picture with him.